Welcome to Lundin Ladies. We have a fairly historic club and an interesting course, and I hope you enjoy this aerial view of the two. You'll see at this point our clubhouse sitting behind the 9th green. Please stop in for a coffee and have a look around. The clubhouse was built in 1897 and we have a lot of relics displayed inside. Here we are on the first tee. Be careful with your drive here. We have very good relationships with our neighbours. They're always very encouraging with anything we're doing in the club, but we do occasionally get some turning up with bags of balls that have landed in the back gardens. This seems quite a straight, innocent hole. However, I do think we have some magnetic bunkers. Certainly feels that way every time I play. Here's our beautiful second hole, the hole which gives the parkland that we are on its name, the Standing Stones Park. The three stones are thought to be about 3,500 years old and are the only remains of a ceremonial complex from the Neolithic ages. Recent archaeological investigations suggest that there are other stones underground around the course which have formed part of the same complex. Quite a stunning hole to play, particularly if you, like many of us, hit your wee ball and it lands up bouncing off the stones, often to disappear in the rough. The third hole is the longest on our course. It's a gradual slope, maybe not shown exactly in this video. It's hard to capture the height here. It's quite a long gradual slope that will certainly leave you breathless when you get up to the top. There's a 2-tier green up at the top here, and truly it's well worth the climb up the hill to see the views. Looking north you can see the countryside over Fife towards St Andrews and past Largolow. Here we are at the 4th tee with spectacular views across the Firth of Forth, looking towards Edinburgh and the Lothians. This fairway is all downhill to a very small green at the bottom, so a good level of accuracy needed. I find time taken sitting on the bench behind the tee, perhaps with a little glass of wine, helps your play on this one. The 5th fairway slopes from the right to the left. My own experience is regardless of where I aim my drive, it lands up rolling down into the rough on the left here. There's a bunker placed on the right for any wayward drive, so you'll be caught that way too. In the background you can see Largolow and Norrieslaw, the small hill on this side. Here we are at the 6th, which is the shortest hole on the course. It would and should be an easy hole to play. However, anyone who takes a long drive might well find their ball going to the left of the green and into the Hatton Burn, which certainly gives you a nice opportunity to do a wee bit fishing. The 7th hole needs a fairly accurate drive to cross the burn, which you'll notice winds in front of the tee. The green here is quite elevated, a fairly steep hill to get up and surrounded by rough and bunkers. One of the main disadvantages, which many of us find, is that if your second shot doesn't go high enough up, your ball will run back down to the bottom of the hill. The 8 runs parallel to the first, heading back towards the clubhouse. Again, it seems quite a straightforward level hole to play. However, there are a few bunkers around the green for any wayward second shots. Nice views of both the clubhouse and Largolo at this hole. Here we are on the 9th tee. This is the second par 3 of the course. There's an interesting flat area to the left of the tee which used to be the village curling pond, hence the tee was called the curling hole. You need a blind drive over the hill here to the pin. Please watch our clubhouse windows. You wouldn't be the first person to hit them with your ball. Should you wish to carry on and play 18 holes, please do so, but if you're stopping, take some time to come into the clubhouse and have a look at our history.